the seed, I'm catching up to what I dreamed. Wasn't a rush but couldn't keep up with the other teams. My mother must have seen enough because she structured me to just believing in myself. Don't ever let another lead. Then I proceeded to the self-help and books to read. I realized that people envy what they don't receive. Eventually it's what they need even if you bleed. No sentiment and now you green to the crooks and thieves. A bunch of us that feel the need, try to cut the feed. Trust is easy when the wolf speaks like he just a sheep enough to feed. Never should be like the blowing trees a brother leaves. Tell him go free, no discussion please. All the love, it wasn't for the brotherhood, it was for greed. Motivated others to give up and that was tough for me. But luckily enough was seen to up and leave a troubled team I'm stuck between. Always showing love and always loving me. Shout out my younger brothers and my cousin D. They always show me love from far and in between. Our mothers helped us rise above so many other things. I wish we could have helped each other grow into some kings. The trouble started teenage with growing pains. When we age, we can't believe ways they want us tame. Can't be caged, need to be free and go explore the range. Easily see we need more than moms can afford to bring. Time is a force, it's important finding the chosen lane. Either it's sports or it's entertainment, detour the games. Common, of course, we need fortune trying to avoid the rain. The only choice was evolution. Boys to Maine, they looked at us like we crazy, go away. We changed for sure, but refrain cause we didn't know the way. We can't just roll them, we pray, blow them and hope it pay. We thankful, no role models, so we just molded clay. And God did the same, you know he shows the way. Would've totally strayed away, but he told me to wait until it all unfolded the way that the story should play. That's how I noticed those approaching would show me embrace. He sent anointed angels to me, helped me run the race. Marathon mode, so I kept up the pace. Heron flow, I got some dope, it got me feeling great. Here I go, the air against my head, it will inflate. Still I grow, with no comparisons to demonstrate. In my zone, don't get embarrassed when I'm in your face. It's no phones, I'm from the era where we get the fate, then go home. Now in America we scared, so we just sit home trolling. Sitcoms don't hit my home when it's written by me too grown, man. Cause we too grown, man. We need to teach to reach our own, man. Cause we compete when we see strong, man. And we defeat the reason ancient people was all kin. It's deeper than dark skin. We need to be talking about what our hearts can't bear. To start believing the darkness where all the sharks at. There you start bleeding in water and cause a shark attack. When you in the deep and you gotta leap in and watch your back. Force you to believe cause you're still breathing and all intact. Fortunate to be so relieved even though y'all attract sorcerers and legions of evil keeping you all distracted.
Yeah. What the fuck is up, y'all? Harkos here with HipHop Hour, the greatest radio show podcast on the whole motherfucking planet. How the hell y'all doing today? Doing great myself. Got a dope fucking show for y'all lined up here today. It's gonna be more of a reflection kind of tone to it today, but it's a lot of great shit, man. That track right there bringing us in here today was UTK with his track right there called 316. Dope fucking track right there from him. Like I said, I got a lot of great tracks lined up for y'all today, man. How the hell y'all doing today on Titillating Tuesday? Fucking motherfucking Monday was pretty dope yesterday, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but Titillating Tuesday, y'all, you know how that gets even better. I'm just fucking with y'all. But got a lot of dope stuff going on, man. I mean, today, yesterday was a really, really nice day. Here in the Midwest where I'm at, where you're at is your business. But I hope some lady changed her tire and shit like that, you know. And she was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. Like, we were just like cracking each other up like the whole fucking time and stuff. It was pretty fucking cool. But what was really interesting about it is, because I don't have any problem helping anybody. It doesn't matter. Like, as long as they look like they're trying to do it themselves. And she was out there like trying to knock it out herself and shit. And I pulled up next and I was like, hey, do you need some help with that or you got that? She was like, no, yeah, if you could help, that'd be nice. She's like, I could get it, but I'm not the best at it. I'm like, okay, that's fine, no problem. I'm gonna park my car real quick. And I was helping her out or whatever. What was really funny about it is I was looking at the car and it was a Jeep Liberty. And I was like, what year is this? She's like, oh, it's a 2011. And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of these, but a newer one. And she goes, oh yeah? And I was like, yeah, I got a 2000 Jeep Cherokee at the house, and I bought it because I always wanted one, and I knew it had some engine issues, and I was fine with that. But then once I got it, I just realized it was a little small on the inside for what I was needing. I'm not a huge guy. I'm 5'11", basically 6 foot. I'm like 170, 180 pounds, something like that. I'm not a big guy, And which is really funny because sometimes I'll see these like 6'5", 250, 300 pound dudes hopping in and out of a fucking, a 2000 or 1990s Jeep Cherokee. I'm like, dude, how the fuck you get in that? Because I feel like I'm squashed in that fucking front seat. But apparently it's nice and cozy for them big boys. Anyway, I told her, I was like, yeah, it's got some shit going on with the engine or whatever. But overall, it's just not really what I'm wanting anymore. And I was like, but the Jeep Liberties I've noticed are basically a Jeep Cherokee, just a little bit bigger. And she goes, oh yeah, I love this thing, blah blah blah. She's sitting there talking about how she drove it to Louisiana and New York and shit like that here recently, and yada yada. She's like, yeah, to believe I drove all around the country here recently. I went to New Orleans and New York and blah blah blah. She's like, and I come back here and I go to the grocery store and I get a flat tire. She's like, I didn't have a single thing wrong the whole trip. I was like, well, you know what? It's probably best that you had it happen when you came back home than have it happen out on the road somewhere. She's like, yeah, no, that's true. And no, it was pretty cool overall. But I thought it was interesting that, it was a Jeep. And I was telling her, I was like, when I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm wanting to get one of these. She goes, oh yeah, it's really nice. I was like, yeah, so she's like, yeah, this is my first time changing a tire on it. I was like, well, this is my first time changing a tire on a Jeep Liberty as well too, so we're gonna be learning some shit together. And she looked at me kind of weird. I was like, I've changed plenty of tires, but never on a Jeep Liberty. She goes, oh, okay. I was like, I mean, it's very fucking simple. It's the same concept. It's just it's pretty cool how the spare tire is underneath the rear end, and there's like this place that you put it in inside the cab, like in the trunk area, or the hatch or whatever, and you sit there and you wind it and it lowers it down onto the ground. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm sure there's plenty of vehicles that got that, but I've just never seen one that had it before. It was pretty fucking awesome. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. But anyway, Harkos, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Sometimes I like telling y'all about my day and stuff like that. I don't know. Just gives me somebody to talk to about my day. Even if none of y'all fucking give a shit, I'm still telling y'all. So it's whatever. Plus, I mean, there's always a lesson in that. It's just be grateful for the positive things in life. Like that lady was saying, she drove all around the country here in the United States, which, for those of y'all in other countries across the planet, man, the United States is a pretty big country, geographically. And especially compared to a lot of European countries, man. Like, we're like multiple European countries, like all in one. But anyway, she she drove all around the country and didn't have a single issue, gratefully. And then she gets back home, and a little down the road or whatever, she's like, yeah, I just changed the rear tires, and the guy was telling me I should change the front. And I was like, yeah. But I found where she had a nail hole. But yeah, it's just like, I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, that's just kind of how life works. Sometimes you'll take a big risk. She's traveling around country. That's a decent sized risk, because you never know what could happen to your vehicle, or get in a wreck and you're in a totally different state and all that shit, right? She went all around the country, had no issues. Come back home, had a little bit of flub. You know what I'm saying? That's just life, though. You never know what's gonna happen until you do it. All right, she could have had every issue possible happen when she went down to New Orleans and back, but she didn't. Sometimes you just gotta roll the dice. Anyway, I don't know where the fuck that story came from. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to my checklist. Shut the fuck up and play off some dope music. How about that? First up on my list is my CBD oil. I like to get the 5 milligram little soft gels. There you go, pop underneath my tongue just like that. I love CBD. It's great. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's awesome. I suggest every single one of y'all try it. But if you don't want to, don't. I don't care. That's completely your choice. What you do or don't do with your body is completely your choice. I don't really care. All right. And for those of y'all who are repeat offenders, you already know what I'm saying, But some of y'all may be first time tuning in, be like, why is this dude talking to me about CBD? Look, ultimately, I got my checklist I do at the beginning of every single show. Okay. Sets the tone for the show. First up on my list is my CBD. All right. I recommend people do it, but at the same time, look, I don't care what people do. And this is the main point of me doing this, right? Like, for one, I'm trying to promote CBD because I think everybody should take it. I think it's awesome. But if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. The biggest thing I'm trying to do here with my first item up on my list is tell y'all, look, as long as you don't harm nobody, take nobody's stuff, break nobody's stuff, or stop anybody from living life how they want to, as long as they don't break the first 3 rules, do what you want. Do what you want with your life. I think we all should spread that kind of philosophy in life. And sometimes it's kind of hard to do. Because especially if it's somebody that you know that's close to you and you see them destroying themselves, whether it's with drugs or whether it's with food or whether it's whatever it is, right? You see them destroying yourselves and you want to intervene and you want to just take control of the situation and just mandate to them what they can or can't do. But at the same time, it's their life. And if they're not harming nobody, you got the mental harm where you're like, man, you're really hurting my soul that you're doing this to yourself because I care about you, yada yada. There's that harm, But ultimately, like, if they're shoving a fucking cheeseburger or they're shoving drugs into themselves or they're just drinking nonstop or whatever the situation is, they're doing that to themselves. Okay, then it's not harming anyone else physically. Okay. Yeah, there's the emotional thing, but you're always going to harm somebody emotionally no matter what you do. But that's my main thing right there is like, look, do what you want, live life, and everybody needs to live life to the fullest, man. So many people are worried about what other people are doing or not doing in their life, but they're not worried about themselves. There's that whole thing, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? Old school hip hop lyrics, right? But it's true. You need to check yourself before you get wrecked. Because if you're out there trying to check other people and you ain't even got your house anywhere near order, you're gonna get wrecked sometime down the road. People see this all the time in hypocrisy with people in leadership positions and stuff like that, But at the same time, it's just, you gotta check yourself. Anyway, number 2 on my list. God, this is a long intro. Number 2 on my list is my number 2, my Glock 17. I keep this motherfucker with me all day, every day. I never get caught slipping. I suggest y'all do the same, whether it's a Glock or a Smith & Wesson or a Beretta, or whether you just don't trust yourself with a gun, or you live in a place that's really, really hard for you to get a gun. Make sure you got something on you at all times, a knife, grenade, stun gun, baton, flamethrower, something, all right? Make sure you can protect yourself, your family, and your property at all times, because there's always somebody trying to fuck you up or fuck you over, all right? The downside is, to all of us trying to live our lives and not harm no one and just be free and try to spread that message of individual freedom where you can just live your life how you want to the fullest, as long as you're not harming nobody else. Well, you know what? Unfortunately in life, there's a bunch of fucked up people who always want to get in your shit. All right, and people up in your business, you don't need your number 2 or a knife or nothing like that, right? But there's some times where people want to physically harm you, or take something from your property, or physically harm one of your loved ones. You need to be able to protect yourself at all costs, all right? Last resort is violence, all right? That's what I always say. Look, the last resort is violence. But like I always tell my kids, look, if somebody starts something with you and they they throw the first punch at you or whatever, destroy them. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for brutal violence defensively, right? The defense to somebody's offense, right? Offensively, you need to be strategic and mental with that shit in an offense as best possible, right? Try to be hands off with your offense. But then when it comes time for defense, all right, come on, make your move, motherfucker, right? And once they make that move, once they show you a dangerous threat of some kind, you fucking destroy them by any means necessary. And you don't have to kill them if it doesn't come to that, right? But you can fuck their world up, leave them still alive, and they won't fuck with you anymore, and the message will get sent down the line. All right, that's exactly how it works. Anyway, number 3 on my list is my homeboy Mr. Snaky in the background with me. It is the Black Gaston Don't Tread on Me flag. I keep this motherfucker flying high all day, every day. The Black Gaston flag stands for freedom above all else, no surrender. 100%, man. Let me break that down really quick. Black flags in symbology mean no surrender. That's why the pirates flew them. All right, it wasn't just because that's the only fucking color they found. it meant something. It's always meant something. A black flag means no surrender. White flag means surrender. Get it? Got it good. Coiled up. I didn't mean to say that. Coiled up snake right there. I mean, that's self-explanatory. You see a coiled up snake, man, that shit's getting ready to fuck you up if you don't leave it alone. Back to, my point two I just made right there, right? Be that coiled up snake in life. Be like, hey, look, yo, you better stay the fuck away from me or I'm gonna fucking murder you, right? I'm gonna destroy your fucking life. I'm gonna hurt your fucking world, right? That's what that means. And don't tread on me. Man, that was written in 1700s, and nowadays terms, that means don't fuck with me, all right? That's why I rock with that flag. That's why I got my checklist right there. I kind of went a little breathy with that shit, a little lengthy explaining it. But I don't always explain it. For those of y'all first-time listeners, you're probably like, God damn, it's a long intro. Yo, look, this is like a one-off long-ass intro that I've been doing. Well, shit, over 10 minutes? I need to shut up. Most of the time, I just do my intro in like a couple minutes, all right, y'all? Those repeat offenders, you already know what it is. Anyway, like I said, first up today, that was UTK, also known as Universe the King. That's what UTK stands for. That was his track and music video right there called 316. Dope track right there from him. Up next, I got JFliz with his dope track right here. Pretty cool little music video to it as well too, called Crop Circles. Crank it up.
Last October, in the quiet Mississippi town of Pascagoula, two local men confronted authorities with a rather bizarre story. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker told of a strange craft landing near their fishing site and of being taken aboard by three unearthly creatures. The two men were questioned under hypnosis and lie detectors, but their story remained intact.
They cover up crop circles and crop dust with chemicals. Best believe the government got us by the genitals. Supposed sentinels claim to be protecting people. Truth is they want us weak, keep resurrecting evil. They lethal and deceitful, feeding lies amongst the masses. And ain't nobody equal, you so blind behind them glasses. I'ma find some diesel, smoke trees until I'm gasping. Already breathing poison, think about that when you laughing. The country is collapsing, there's no passing the buck. They creating more distractions, it's a hazard as fuck. Yeah, we stuck under their thumb and they running our lives. Yeah, we modern day slaves with the wool over our eyes. No surprise, CIA try controlling our minds. Aliens abducting us and putting holes in our spines. Yo, you wanna find the truth or do you wanna be blind? And I'm coming for their head with a big axe to grind.
I looked into the situation. I was asked would I mind if I would be president. I said I wouldn't mind at all. And while it is still very difficult for us to believe that a spaceship landed and that robot-type creatures came out and actually took these two people into the spaceship, these men, in my opinion, believe that they saw this. That they were being honest.
We put men on the moon and it's Martians, or Mars is aliens on other planets more advanced than ours. It's hard to believe, but we all seen the proof. Government brainwash y'all to not believe the truth. Since a youth, you've been trained to sustain their lives. We put bits in power place, help them maintain their lives. Word to the wise, time to rise and realize days was man-made. Informants is getting us high. Why you need pills to chill, sit down and focus. Cause they told you so here's a stronger dosage. Beast is ferocious, promoting what you know. When they wanna keep us alive but stop us from growing. Slowing down progression, cause true knowledge is a weapon. Every time we get to stepping forward, they feeling threatened. Better learn the lesson, start testing them fools. It's a lot more to learn than what they testing in schools.
Of course, when they appeared there in front of me, it was the most shock I've ever had in my life.
What did you see?
Well, they were shorter than me. I'd say about 5'2" or 3", and they didn't have a neck. Their head, it seemed to come directly to their shoulders, and they had something it came out to a point about where a nose would be, and on each side the ears. And I believe that they looked like they were a little longer on the ears than the nose.
But still pointed.
They were still pointing, yeah.
Yeah, right there. That was JFliz with his track right there called Crop Circles. Some of you are like, wait a second, you just went from UTK to this. Yo, look, listen to those lyrics, man. Hit rewind if y'all need to and double check those lyrics, man. That's 100% raw, real, and uncut right there, man. Anyway, I'm not going to belabor that too much, man, because I talked way too much on the intro, so I'm going to play some more dope music for y'all. Up next, I got Famoso with his track right here called Monsters. Crank it up, let's go.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed.
I look into the mirror and see something more sinister than kids being touched in a church by a minister. Venom in my fangs and the poison I administer gives bloodlust and vengeance to any common villager. A pirate, a pillager, acidic like I'm vinegar. Boa constrict the blicky and blow you into oblivion. Go against a tank with a stone like Palestinians. Us, never them, I'm riding with my civilians. Killing the Dianetic, Darwinian, amphibian, I'm God. How the fuck did I evolve from a simian? Super Saiyanistic thug slinging vows of Krillin, sipping liters of Jack and sniffing lines of Ellen. A product of the Giuliani era, reign of terror, new lots. I rock the Beretta under my polo sweater. I'm a ruler, putting in that pain for you to measure. And if I ever have to sever, call me Hannibal Lecter.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh, we are monsters. Oh.
Elusive like the Loch Ness, moving inside Metropolis, lurking in the shadows. I'm about to wreak apocalypse. 2 sips from walking in Alcoholics Anonymous. Distinguished gentleman, I am my own conglomerate. Head-butting minotaurs deep in hellish mosh pits. Exhaling Zyklon, walking up out of Auschwitz. Stuck in deep depression, how much deeper can this couch get? Love with sharp edges and now murder is my outlet. Leading to the cherry tree incident back in Brooklyn. Rest in peace to Prodigy, I'll never be a shook one. All it takes is one wrong look, son. That'll determine if I'm going home or sleeping in the bookings. I'm villainous, creeping through the bushes in the darkness. I'm on star shit, the hellfire in me or spark shit. Ninja acting like he about to rev up, I'ma park him. This is something like imagine when the shit darkens.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh. We are monsters. Oh.
Jason threw a party in which he invited Freddy. Krueger called an Uber to Betty's to grab machetes. Michael Myers in Hell's Kitchen making spaghetti. Said that Leatherface gave him the secret recipe. Speeding down the I-95, crossing the Chesapeake. PTSD, got a ninja popping ecstasy. Blood, sweat, and tears, sounds like murder on the melody. I've gambled with my life, now it's a suicidal tendency. I battle for supremacy against demonic entities. Attack me in a lavish life, enjoying the amenities. The projects are a memory full of pain and misery. I guess I am a masochist, deeply in love with injury. I embrace the pain, the shame, and disdain. You can take me out, but I'm hood till this day. Put it in a needle and shoot it into my veins. The penalty is death, make ashes of what remains.
Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. We are monsters. Oh. We are monsters. Oh.
Yeah, right there. That was Famoso with his dope track right there called Monsters. Like I told y'all yesterday, man, he's got a brand new EP coming out here very, very soon. Make sure y'all go to his website, dgentmusic.com, for more information about all that shit. You can go pre-order all that shit. Anyway, you can check out all of his previous music too, man. That his website's got everything you need on it, man. Just like the hiphophour.net website, where you got everything you need for Hip Hop Hour. Anything you want to know about Hip Hop Hour, I got you right there. Same thing with his website, man. dgentmusic.com. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, up next, I got Breeze with his track right here called Losing It All. Crank it up, let's go.
They know it's Verb.
I've been walking on my own, no talking on my phone. I feel the nights are cold, I'm losing it all. I feel it in my bones, I hear it in my soul. The feeling you might know of losing it all. Now painting pictures with is everything I'm living with. Sometimes I feel like giving in. All these thoughts and images are pushing me to finish it, and some of them are wishing it, but they deserve no privilege. So I'm pushing on. I pick myself out the fucking dirt and get my shovel on. I wonder where my woman's gone. I wonder where my kids are. I look forward to growing up. They never said it was this hard, but every day I'm showing up. It's real now. I'm trying to sign a deal now, so I can take my daughter and my son for a meal out. I was sick of shutting food when I was young. The smartest fucking thing I ever done was getting out to settle down, but now I'm sick of struggling. Every day I'm up and down, emotions I be juggling. I just had to put it out, cause holding it is punishing. Every day I have my doubts, but I will keep on putting in that work. I've been walking on my own, no talking on my phone. I feel the nights are cold, I'm losing it all. I feel it in my bones, I hear it in my soul. The feeling you might know of losing it all. Now I feel my own. Please take me home. I'm running circles now. My head ain't my own. I need some focus. I need some control. I'm really hopeless now. I need it all.
Yeah, right there. That was Breeze, straight out the UK with his dope track right there called Losing It All. Dope fucking track right there, man. Up next, I got King Kashmere with his track right here called Veronica, R.I.P. Dope track, just came out. Crank it up, man. It's dope.
Damn. Blood. These flipping demons are everywhere, man. Relentless. They put you onto some shit that happened not so long ago, man. Some mad, I believe it is. Yeah. I was walking down the street feeling mad paro, witnessing evil spirits lurking deep in the shadows. I felt the strange essence in the air, like they were planning some shit. I made it seem like I was unaware. Then I felt the sand on my shoulder. It was this fine oriental. My mental had a supernova. Yo, she was looking for directions, for getting to the west end. I told the girl, stop pretending. I know you like the style of my essence, the way I drop the raw hip-hop relentless. I displayed the audacity, she knew that I was joking. I cracked the ill smile, and split me wide open. I told her I'd tell her if she gave me those digits. Amazingly she agreed, I'm thinking wicked. On the phone we got more complex. She gave me knowledge, cuz, and I ain't talking about oral sex. When we finished talking, I felt blood dripping from my nose, which hit the floor and then froze. I didn't panic, but still, I was thinking, damn son, what the fuck's happening here? This is a mad one. Then I began to feel tired, so I stepped to the master bedroom and I retired. Yeah, lights out for the dreamer. Can't wait till tomorrow evening when I can see her. Yeah, blood. There's me just thinking, yeah. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'm gonna check her, but trust me, you don't even wanna know what happened next, blood. Some madness. Deception, it was unreal. Stephen King combined with Danielle Steele. Let me tell you about this chick that I met. Man, I thought she was the one, but turned out to be a major regret. Deception, it was unreal. Stephen King combined with Danielle Steele. Let me tell you about this chick that I met. Man, I thought she was the one. The one. Tomorrow came and went, we was linking on the regular. Nights in the nights out, we was like whatever. But the funny thing was, she didn't want to meet none of my friends. And didn't really want to show me her ends. But I was like, fuck it. Sex is incredible. You can say that out of this realm is what I said to you. Mysterious chick, she had nice legs and nice hips. Wore strange clothes, but damn son, I liked it. She made me feel like a new guy. Told me mad shit about the universe and suicide. Yo, one night, we was chilling at the flicks. The time was 11:45. She was like, shit, I need to be home by 12. I told her I'd take her, she told me nah, go to hell. Already been there, so nah, fuck that. So as she dashed from screen 10, I followed the tracks we traveled. Back street after back street, till we reached the cemetery. You know my heart skipped 20 beats. She walked up to her grave, hung her head in shame, made the sign of a cross and burst into flames. I rushed over, but then I was amazed, because there was no sign that a fire had blazed. Peeped the tombstone, to my surprise it read R.I.P. Veronica, 1975.
Told y'all I had a crazy ass lineup for y'all today. Y'all don't want to fucking believe me, god damn it. Well, you're gonna fucking believe me now. That right there was King Kashmere with his track right there called Veronica, R.I.P. Dope track right there. Very imaginative, and it's a storytelling style of track, man. That shit was fucking raw, man. When I heard that, I was like, alright. And I no bullshit, I built this whole fucking show around that track right there. Because that track right there, when I was sitting there, because before I do the show, I listen to some different things to see kind of what I'm feeling, what kind of mood I'm feeling for the show today. And I heard that track and I was like, alright, done. Anyway, up next, I got, where the fuck did it go? There we go. I got Napoleon the Legend with his track right here called Black Mirror. Crank it up.
Everything ain't always what it seems. Yeah. I seen skid marks, real life sharks, no Pixar. Slick cars, fight sparking off where the Knicks are. Life's a puzzle like Jigsaw. We'll hang where the chicks are. Shooters on deck, guns by their side like Split Star. Huge egos, new vehicles and fly threads on us. Bread on us, better swim fast and never tread on us. Connects on us, pectoral muscles is flexing on them. Hit the town, shut it down, and we gone the next morning. My nature is amazing though. As far as entertainment go, I claim the role. Already created my own chamber though. Capable of great feats. A lot of weight on my feet, prayed on my knees to have the strength to make it through these times of unease and crisis. Gun squeeze and fire spit, lungs breathe hostile air, but hunger breathes inside of him. However long they front for, I probably inspired him. He never changed who he was and he still made it, in spite of him. When I look at myself in the mirror, yo, who do I see? Who do I see? And when you look at yourself in the mirror, yo, who do you see? Who do you see? And when I look at myself in the mirror, yo, who do I see? Who do I see? And when you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? Who do you see? Elohim, emo nah, more like Emotep, my ego mean, I see no threats, I be low-key, relocate, somewhere OT, homie known to OD on VSOP, SEOs, popping on the searches, hopping on birds, another artist on the verge, Wallace on surge, rocket launches through the earth, nonchalant since birth, show you how this renaissance work, never resting on my laurels, only flexing cause it's moral, shorty sexy in a floral dress, sexing me with oral, peep my vortex, I'm stepping through a portal, grand theft auto, life's heading to a next level, normal buzz growing like a hormone shot, back in the day in DC I got almost shot, at the go-go spot, you know my logo it's got a crown in it, if you wanna make it in this game you gotta drown in it. When I look at myself in the mirror, yo, who do I see? Who do I see? And when you look at yourself in the mirror, yo, who do you see? Who do you see? And when I look at myself in the mirror, yo, who do I see? Who do I see? And when you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? Who do you see?
Right there, dope track from Napoleon the Legend. That was his track right there called Black Mirror. I don't know why, man, but I was just sitting there listening to it right there with y'all while we were just playing it, and I'm like, man, in a little bit of a way, I kind of felt the same kind of vibe whenever I used to listen to 50 Cent and his track When It Rains It Pours. Cause that's a really dope raw track right there that he wrote way back when. But if y'all don't know about that track, go check it out. But Napoleon the Legend right there, man, that's a dope track right there called Black Mirror. All about fucking self-reflection and looking into your inner demons and shit like that too, man. It's dope. Up next, speaking of inner demons, man, I got Chilldoh Muggy with his track right here called Demons. Crank it up.
I don't want to do the same old thing that all those guys do every day. I think I have more of a futuristic style. I'm doing stale fishes, alley-oops, leans, indies, mutes, all that stuff, and, you know, they don't even know what that's called, you know. I'm trying to ride in the water.
Yeah! The death to my enemies. I don't trust my friends either. Gotta protect energy. I only bang with the Reaper. I might be a psycho. I guess that's how life go. Niggas in it for self. I just watched the Muggy show. I don't trust the fucking soul. Nigga, I just tuck and roll. I can't get in touch with my feelings. Them shits is on the road. Niggas want your brains on the ceiling. The day you tell them no. Bros will kick your back in. I've been living under buses. I was carrying back when my heart been collecting dust. It's colder than the hand of justice. They hope I amount to nothing. I can't trust a rapper. They be hating hardest. Shaky little rattlers. Creeping in the garden. Careful when I dap you. I feel like a Martian. Only nigga being they self. Kendrick Lamar and Graham is retarded. Niggas rarely Kevin Hartin. Only here to laugh at my pain. That's why it's lame when a nigga get online and complain. Should be ashamed. Niggas be in hell blogging they flames where they deranged. If a nigga breathing, I don't trust him. Nah. Kill you over nothing. Goddamn. Demons really out here. Motherfucker. Demons really out here. Can't trust him. If a nigga breathing, I don't trust him. Nah. Kill you over nothing. Goddamn. Don't nobody play fair. Motherfucker. Don't nobody play fair. Can't trust him. I only fuck with plates and money. Your dog will bite your ass and your bitch will leave you hungry. Loyalty is glass and no blade as sharp as money. I know you niggas praying for rain because it's sunny. I see the hate all in your veins. I play the dummy. I'm stacking up plates. You can take it from me. Soon as I get on, it's a rap a fucking mummy. I swear I hate you niggas off top, a bunch of Mondays. Ew. If a nigga breathing, I don't trust him. Kill you over nothing. Goddamn. Demons really out here. Motherfucker. Demons really out here. Can't trust him. If a nigga breathing, I don't trust him. Kill you over nothing. Goddamn. Don't nobody play fair. Motherfucker. Don't nobody play fair. Can't trust him.
This next MC also performed at our 15-year anniversary. He is a lyrically fit all-star back when he was named Reese Muggs. But right here, give it up for my nigga Chilldoh Muggy!
Hey! That right there was Chilldoh Muggy with his great track right there called Demons. Dope track right there from him, man. Yo, that... there's something about that dude and the way he flows on shit, man. I like it. And a lot of his lyrics and stuff like that are fucking killer. Alright, if you look deep into that shit, you'll fucking see what I'm saying. Anyway, up next, I got TrueMendous with her track right here called Why, featuring Kofi Stone. Crank it up.
Why'd I give up as much as I don't? Why'd I make fun of you being in your house all the time, then get pissed off when I wanna come and see you, but you say you ain't home? Why the fuck can't I leave you alone? Why am I 27 and I can't cook? What if I get to heaven, but it's raw full? Why'd I flirt with people that I don't even like? Why'd you rather Mac than build foundations with your wife? That smart mouth never once made you clever. Are most my friends' parents still not together? Do you get praise for features of our mothers? Do you have time for means but not for each other? Am I always in and I'm out? Why is there never more than zero in our fucking accounts? Can you relate to everything that I say, but still act like you don't know what I'm talking about? When people do better than you, why do your colours show? Why have I still not Been on Tiny Desk or done a colour show. When you drink to escape, where do your troubles go? Do you like this, the other one, or my other flow? Why is this song on replay? Why'd you love being single but hate not having a babe? Why'd I claim to not be religious, but out of all your Christian friends, it's me that has the most faith. One of the best to ever do this shit, and I ain't saying it for you to agree. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling, or them rappers that you got in your feed. One of the best to ever do this shit, and I'll keep saying it, so go disagree. Yeah. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling. Fuck them rappers that you got in your feed.
Smell it in the air, I can smell a rap. Been through hell and back, 6 cents never lack. Swipe right, it's a match. Thought I had it in a bag, but you were annoying lad. Laying on a bed of gnats, the best you ever had, the best you'll ever have. If we're being honest, you're never honest, you're full of chat. I never had you down as a slide tag. Glad I got to see your true colours like a tie-dye. If I rise, you're pissed. Should've thought about that before you ride the dick. You're a devil in disguise, you know life's a bitch. So when it comes back for you, don't cry in a fit. Heart's tying a twist. That other brother you was trying to assist, I mean he better keep his eye on my fist. You was flying your tricks, rewind time, you was eyeing a kiss. There was a time you was dying for this. I'm getting tired of this. I mean I hate to let my ego get a hold. The recipe for love was something that you never showed. Emotions unavailable, you was unattainable. Hate to shake the table, but the pain was unexplainable. Something that I didn't understand, and maybe I was stubborn, spending hours on the gram. When you wanted love and we were hanging by a strand, we was hanging, but I know this where I stand. Yeah.
One of the best to ever do this shit, and I ain't saying it for you to agree. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling, or them rappers that you got in your feed. One of the best to ever do this shit, and I'll keep saying it, so go disagree. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling. Fuck them rappers that you got in your feed. Why do you only do good deeds when someone's camera's out? Why do I still get so touchy when bitches touch you? Why do I pre on your story from someone else's account and then act like I don't know what you've been up to? I won't be doing music past 35. By 35 will my music be certified? Why do you seek validation from these people whose lives are a mess and their accounts ain't even verified? Everybody's got something to say, which explains why I ain't got nothing to say. And as much as my mate puts the church in my face, nowadays, no, I ain't got nothing to pray. I'm so lit and oh so full of hits, so where my tear? I talk shit and I'm so full of shit cause I ain't shit. Why can't you commit? If I'm no longer seen as an outsider, why can't I come in? On your post, why can't I comment? To your toast, why can't I comment? To the goats, head on part of your trend. If it's only you I want in my life, or my hoes, why can't I unfriend? Why does no amount of food seem to suppress my hunger? Why'd I delete your number, but still remember your number? Shit man, why they keep asking me what's under my jumper? Yo, who you with right now, my nigga? I wonder. One of the best to ever do this shit, and I ain't saying it for you to agree. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling, or them rappers that you got in your feed. One of the best to ever do this shit, and I'll keep saying it, so go disagree. Don't give a damn about your playlist, darling. Fuck them rappers that you got in your feed.
Right there, dope track right there from TrueMendous. That was her track right there called Why, featuring Kofi Stone. Dope track right there from her and him, both of them. Up next, I got a dope track right here called from Joe Sig called Satan's Plot. Crank it the fuck up, let's go.
Sig. Yeah. Look. Yeah. God's property, but Satan's got a plot for me. I go to sleep and feel the demons watching me. I'm having the dreams, a lick fun and shopping sprees. My bitch say I could never love her properly. Even though I spent my life in poverty. I'm sorry, but $1 million's not a lot to me. I tried thinking basic, it was not for me. I worked a full time and still made robberies. I learned to cheat the system like a politician. I know your man's a bitch, I can spot the symptoms. I use the pot to cook, not a pot to piss in. These is real gems, niggas got to listen. If you don't get it now, you gon' get it soon. I plan home invasions in my living room. I fought with all my niggas and we still friends. Psst, y'all don't know what real is. Yeah. The devil's got a plot for me. The devil's got a plot for me. God's property, but Satan's got a plot for me. Listen to this shit and take a shot for me. If you want some other shit, then press stop for me. Just understand, you can learn a lot from me. Digi called me over, told me hurry up. Josh said we on, hang your worries up. My girl cooked my favorite chicken curry lunch. I chased it with a cup of fruit berry punch. And fell back in the stew and delivered this real shit that I'm rapping to you. Let you get to know my story, just some factual jewels. Not the most sensational, but it's actually true. You. So take what you can get from me. I hope my tales inspire some epiphanies. Angels on my shoulder, hope they stick with me. But the devil sounded interesting. Shit, the devil's got a plot for me. The devil's got a plot for me.
Yeah, right there. That was Joe Sig with his track right there. Music video as well too, called Satan's Plot. Right there by Joe Sig. Dope track right there from him. Really quick, I just want to remind y'all, make sure y'all go to hiphophour.net. Check out all the features of hiphophour.net, alright? You got all the episode places where you can go find all the great episodes, all the streaming platforms, everything like that on the episodes page. You got the video page where you can go find the music video feed on the YouTube. You can go check out the music video playlist. I got the regular one and the 2021 music video playlist. Those are all the dope music videos from all these great artists right here on Hip Hop Hour. Make sure y'all go check that out over there as well. Then of course you have the featured artist page over on hiphophour.net. That's where you can go like, share, follow, subscribe to all the dope hip hop artists that we got right here on Hip Hop Hour, on all the socials and the streaming platforms. And make sure, of course, like always, you share the fuck out of all their music and their socials and everything like that. Support the hell out of these dope artists, man, because without them, Hip Hop Hour wouldn't be a fucking thing at all. Then of course you have over there, you have the socials page on hiphophour.net, which is where you can follow Hip Hop Hour over on the socials as well, or send me a straight email if you got any questions, comments, concern, whatever the fuck. Alright, make sure you hit me up over there if you need to hit me up for anything. And then of course we have the coveted discounts page. See, I had you in suspense there for a second, didn't I? Discounts page over on hiphophour.net. That's where you can go find a discount for any and everything that you're thinking about wanting to buy. All right, I ain't trying to sell you shit. I'm just giving you a one-stop shop place where you can go get a good discount on whatever you're already wanting to buy. So before you think about buying something, go to hiphophour.net discount page and make sure that you go check out what we got over there. Check out all the companies and stuff. You may have something that you're wanting to buy from one of these companies and you didn't know it yet. Go check them out, man, because they have a great partnership right here with Hip Hop Hour, and I brought them great discounts right here to you on the Hip Hop Hour discount page. And like I always tell you, all right, make sure you share hiphophour.net and Hip Hop Hour in general with everybody that you know. But you know damn well not everyone you know enjoys hip hop music because they're not connected to the universe like we all are, right? So they all like saving money, all right? No matter what kind of music they listen to, what kind of connectivity they have with the universe, everybody likes saving money. So make sure that you obviously, with everyone you know, share the Hip Hop Hour discount page, all right? Of course, like I said, always share the show, share the Hip Hop Hour and everything that's great about it to all your friends, families, and people you run into on the street that you don't even fucking know their name, all right? I got business cards that I fucking hand out to people all the goddamn time, all right? I'm not a big extrovert, but when I see an opportunity, I pop in a business card, man. I'll leave them up on counters from places, stuff like that as well too, all right? Make sure y'all go check it out. hiphophour.net. Any and everything that you need right there about Hip Hop Hour. Anyway, like I said right there, that was Joe Sig with his track right there called Satan's Plot. Up next, I got Fliptrix with his track right here called No Delay featuring Vitamin G. Crank it up.
I will be late with no delay. I will be late with no delay. Grab a girl with the waist, get waist, little bass twist up your face. Can't get a grip, yeah, can't be late. Lost to the party, yeah, I'm late, yeah, be late. Back in the day when I scored your way right up to an eighth. Roll on, pedal back, see fit, then I pick up that pace. Also simple, no face, no case. Rolling away, get high down space. Whole game spam and I hold in the ace. Joke I saw, I might laugh in your face. Got that chip, like pen, when I put it to a train. I believe it when I pen it and I put it in your brain. Cause I can't refrain, it's been that way since back in the day. And it ain't that strange, not a loner. I'm finding a race, I'm a stoner. With a battery fakes, I'm a owner. Got enough fools and buds here, that's standard. Just on a leave and he got the link fam quick damn if you lost then you can't understand it. Man I take it back like alphabet bandit. Stuff contraband, get bang that. Pot some pants for the gang, can you handle the antics? Stand that like some aliens landing. That's how I be big on this rap thing. Back down if you see the flips dangling. All this rapping, what is the angling? Can't get a grip, yeah I'm losing my handling. Man get spangled, chips more than ample. Get through this one, middle for the man. Oh, I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I will be late with no delay. I will be late with no delay.
Break it down like this. My device in my grip, I be the tightest. Mine is why still tied to my vices. Fixed to the timeless, glitches a hybrid. Trip the wagon, no missiles or fire. Giving bring it, you'll find this. Your missus a bag, giving she wants her vitamins. The juice quantities, right? But the truth, no losers all want a pizza. Do what I'm doing, it constantly. You choose a hobby, I'm smooth all ecology. Natural me with the proof of the prodigy. Course having with the group when I'm on bit deep. Using beat, I'm boosted like Rocket League. Lucid dreamers if I've gone to sleep. Put it in my pocket, please. I've got to eat strong speech, leave you cheap with the odyssey. Up, not on the luggage, I'm on the team property. Off on my knocking, I got a bit wobbly. The wash to the flopping this horribly. You're not a boss, you're a papa, don't wanna be found. You can't act the wave. If that's a fake, I'm acting for days and acting lazy. Lace a track and slap your face. These cats are prank and make them yam the baby. Like, what's happening lately, mate? Same old same. Emancipated, don't play no games. Smoke grade, float away, no delay. Assault your brain, no cocaine. Not likely to jam with the mic in my hand and the vibe with the dang and the high sipping cans. Imagine if I tried. Know what I'm like. Slow on the arrival with time to expand.
I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I grab the microphone and straight I will be late with no delay. I will be late with no delay. I will be late with no delay.
Right there, dope track right there from Fliptrix called No Delay featuring Vitamin G. Dope track right there, I like that. Decided to crank it up a little bit. I know I've been in one kind of tone for the whole fucking show. Decided to end it on a little bit more of a hyper note or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, up next, I got Pitch 92 with his track right here called All In featuring Verb T. Crank it up.
Yeah, Pitch 92. Take you on the interval real quick. Intervals. Take a moment. Yo, look. The part that you played with the path that you made, how far did you take it? The past is debated, the future is ours for the taking. The truth can be harsh and abrasive. We fear not knowing. We block frozen in time, we stop hoping. Maybe we try to get realistic. Looking twisted, can't see the difference, can't see the distance. Short-sighted and blind to the symptoms. Many routes we could take at the junction. Fear of missing out, got us doing dumb shit. Next day banging on your head like a drum kit. See the forms take shape while some shift. Some take flight while some dig. Some will turn then blame their accomplice. Couple bags packed out to run to the sun with them. No half in, half out, we stay all in. Just want a moment of peace and pray for it. Close to a slippery slope, take caution. Don't take word from bait sources. No half in, half out, we stay all in. Just want a moment of peace and pray for it. Close to a slippery slope, to take caution. Don't take word from bait sources. And they ask who's this, I said you should know. I've been here a while, I got a foothold and an armbar. They talk, I laugh hard, you're a slow guy in a fast car. I'm an old guy in a bad mood. Oh my, this is bad news. Why you running off your mouth? You daft or something? Why do you only want to talk when it's past discussing? The toast just popped up, past the butter. I ate the toast with a mask and glove on. You might not know how far that I come from. Assume a lot of shit, and I might assume what the problem is. I don't care though. Thoughts run in circles, so I appear cold. But I never been cold-hearted. Even got the sentiment tugging at your old heartstrings. No half in, half out, we stay all in. Just want a moment of peace and pray for it. Close to a slippery slope, take caution. Don't take word from bait sources. No half in, half out, we stay all in. Just want a moment of peace and pray for it. Close to a slippery slope, to take caution. Don't take word from bait sources.
That right there was Pitch 92 featuring Verb T with their dope track right there called All In. Great motherfucking track right there from them. I have been getting a little bit breathy and bringing hip-hop hours over an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it right there, man. Right at an hour, damn near. As soon as I finish up with my exit as well, obviously. Anyway, dope track, or dope show right there, if I don't say so myself. Like I said, it had more of like a heady, like in your head thinking about shit type of realistic type of vibe to it. I don't know, that's just my point of view on it. What y'all think? Make sure you go to hiphophour.net, go to the socials page, send me a message somewhere over on one of the socials, or an email on what y'all thought about this damn episode right here. Or if you're listening on a streaming platform where you can put a comment down below, make sure you put your comment down below. Alright, let me know. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get other people involved as well too. Make sure you're always sharing Hip Hop Hour like I've told you before. I tell y'all all the time, alright? For those of y'all first time listeners, you made it to the end. Yo, go check out the previous episodes of Hip Hop Hour, alright? It's dope. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I'm bringing Hip Hop Hour to you every single day for an hour-ish. Sometimes I go a little over. Like yesterday's episode, I went like over 10 minutes over. But either way, man, I still bring dope shit to y'all 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, on your favorite streaming platforms across the fucking planet and in the several solar systems and galaxies as well too. Make sure y'all go check out that discount page on hiphophour.net. Alright, make sure you share the fuck out of it as well too. And most of all, most importantly, share the hell out of these dope artists, support them, and listen to their music, buy their music and shit like that. They got stuff for sale. Make sure you go support these artists, alright? One way or another, like, share, follow, subscribe to them, listen to their music, something, alright? If you ain't got much money, you got a little bit of time, take some time, spend that time listening to these artists and sharing the hell out of them, alright? Because that's what this fucking show's about, alright? Anyway, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow on What the Fuck Wednesday. Make sure y'all have a good one, alright? Harkos here, getting the fuck up out of here. Hip Hop Hour is brought to you, as always, by Fight for Freedom Productions. Never, ever stop fighting for your motherfucking freedoms. Harkos out.